Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Books with Meena. I'm Meena and today I have a book haul for all of you. So this is going to be a pretty small book haul. I just have 7 books and recently my birthday just passed by, so I got some new books for that. Some which I bought on my own, or I guess you could say that my parents bought for me because I don't earn my own money, and some my friends gifted to me. So let's just jump right in with the books that I have to show you guys today. So the first 2 books are actually ones that were gifted to my sister for her birthday, but my friends or our friends couldn't give it to her back during her birthday because of COVID. So they gave it now. The first one is going to be A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and this one is a young adult contemporary, I think with some magical elements, because it is about this guy whose mom is ill and she is slowly dying. And Basically, in his dreams every night, this monster appears and asks him questions about himself. And this one is supposed to be about grief and death. A lot of people on BookTube really like this book. My sister has already read this book and she loved it. I guess she did because she did cry when she read this book. So this one seems like a promising one, and I can't wait to get to it. The next one is going to be History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. This one is a little bit shiny, and I have read Adam Silvera's other book, which was also actually a gift from my friend, and that is More Happy Than Not, and I loved that book. And this one is about Griffin, whose ex-boyfriend actually dies in a drowning accident, and now Griffin is connecting with his ex-boyfriend's current boyfriend, or I guess the newest boyfriend that his ex-boyfriend had after his death. And this one is also, I guess, about grief and death. And Yeah, I really liked Adam Silvera's other book, so I'm looking forward to reading this one too. The next 3 books that I'm going to show you are ones that I bought for myself. And the first one is going to be Jellicoe Road by Melina Marchetta. And this one is kind of shiny. It's a paperback. It's pretty floppy. This one is about Taylor, who at the age of 11 was abandoned by her mom. And now she is in this boarding school facility where it's like an orphanage slash boarding school. And every year these territory wars take place between this school and the other one. I'm not quite sure what this book is about, but this is Melina Marchetta's most popular and beloved book. It has won a Pulitzer Prize, and I did read her other book, which is called Saving Francesca. It is one of my all-time favorites now. I love that book, so I do want to give her other books a try. And I decided to start with Jellicoe Road because it is so hyped, and I'm kind of hesitant going into this book because of the hype, but I do want to read it at some point. The next one is going to be A Conspiracy of Kings by Megan Whalen Turner. This one is the 4th book in the Queen's Thieves series, and this one is a young adult high fantasy series. I have been talking about the books in this series, quite a bit on my channel recently. This is the 4th book. I have read the first 3 books and I just wanted to read the 4th one, so I bought it. I have already read this and I did really like it a lot. If you want to hear my thoughts on this book, then you can check out my February wrap up. And if you want to hear my thoughts for the first 3 books, then you can check out my January wrap up. But yes, liked this book. There's really not a lot to say because this is the 4th book in a series. And the last one that I bought for myself was The Female of the Species by Mindy McGinnis. This one has a kind of neonish cover, and I really like it because it's like bright and yellow. And this one is about Alex Kraft, who basically her elder sister was raped and murdered a couple of years ago, and now Alex is out for revenge. And this is a multiple POV story. The other POV that we get is of Jack, who was kind of involved in the night when Alex's sister's body was found, and the other perspective is of PK, who is the preacher's kid, and she has this rebellious streak, and she decides to start helping Alex with, I don't know, whatever happens in this story. I'm not quite sure again what this book is about. I picked it up kind of thinking it was going to be more of a contemporary, but based on some reviews that I have read and seen, I think this is more of like a thriller murder mystery. And this one has always caught my eye because it has so many good reviews. A lot of people really recommend this book. It is very popular on BookTube and otherwise. So yes, I decided to pick up A Female of the Species by Mindy McGinnis. And the last 2 books were gifts from my friends, so thank you to them for giving these books to me. The first one is going to be Thick as Thieves by Megan Whalen Turner. This is the 5th book in the Queen's Thieves series, and it is again a pretty floppy paperback, and I have not read this yet, but I am looking forward to reading it in the month of March. Not again, there's really not a lot to say because it is the fifth book in a series, young adult high fantasy. Go check it out if you haven't done so yet. I do highly recommend it. And the last book on this haul is going to be probably the book that I'm the most excited about, and that is Saints and Misfits by S.K. Ali. And this cover is also really cute and pretty. It's simple and I really like it. And I guess one of the reasons why I'm like very excited about this is because one, it's a hardback, and two, I'm just generally very interested in reading the story. And just to show you the inside of the hardback, I guess it's plain. Oops. It's plain, plus there's like the spine has this shiny pink color font. So yes, really excited that I own a hardback because I barely own any, and it's always really nice to be able to have a hardcover book. And this one is by S.K. Ali, whose other book that I have read, Love from A to Z. I really liked that one, so I wanted to pick up this one. And the thing is, I cannot really describe this book very well, so I am just going to be reading out the premise for you guys. There are three kinds of people in my life. One, saints, those special people moving the world forward. Sometimes you gaze right through them, or at least I do. They're in your face so much you can't see them, like how you can't see your nose. Misfits, people who don't belong, like me, the way I don't fit into dad's brand new family or in the one left over, composed of mom and my older brother, Mama's boy Muhammad. Also, there is Jeremy and me, misfits, because although alliteratively speaking, Jannah and Jeremy sound good together, we don't go together. Same planet, different worlds. But sometimes worlds collide and beautiful things happen, right? 3. Monsters. Well, monsters wearing saint masks, like in Flannery O'Connor's stories, like the monster at my mosque. People think he's holy, untouchable, but nobody has seen under the mask, except me. So that premise kind of gave me chills, and I'm really intrigued to see what this book has, in store for me. Looking forward to reading all of these books in the stack in general. So that is it for my book haul. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I could introduce you to some new books, or just that you enjoyed my video. Do comment down below what is a new book that you purchased that you're really excited to read. And be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you wish to do so. And that is it. Goodbye.